What's up, everyone? I'm Coach D with the MeidasTouch Network. So Republicans, they really want everyone to believe so badly that black people are crossing over to the Republican Party that they're now just fabricating all types of stories just to make you believe this. Remember a while back, a guy on Fox News said that a black lady walked up to him in New Orleans, Louisiana, and said to him, "Donald Trump's got swagger."
I have been waiting to hear what you have to say about the media and the cultural impact of the Trump surrender and mugshot.
Well, Laura, look, I want to add to what you touched on early in the show. That mugshot situates Trump in a cultural context that I'm not sure his enemies may have anticipated. Now he joins Frank Sinatra. He joins Elvis Presley. He joins Johnny Cash and Tupac Shakur. And he didn't only know some of these people, meaning he is now seen by non-political folks as a rebel, an outsider with swagger. And as one black lady I spoke with earlier today here in New Orleans said, Trump's a gangster. And that means he has cred among a new block of voters that perhaps have never given him a serious look, and now they're looking again.
Then you had Donald Trump Jr. He's saying that when he's out at functions, black people are always running up to him and telling him how much they love to support his father.
I travel all over the country. I fly commercial. I'm all, I have seen and witnessed now more than ever, the amount of African-American men that have come up to me, literally like, "Hey man, you're my hero." I'm like, what? Really? I did not have that in my bingo card.
Well, now Vivek Ramaswamy has decided to join in on the lies as well. He posted this recently. "Met numerous black voters in Chicago this weekend." Okay, that's already sounding like some bull. How does he know they were voters? They have their voting cards with them? They came up and started taking pictures and expressing their support totally unprompted. When you have to say totally unprompted, we already know it's a lie. And he wants us to believe that he was just walking through the streets of Chicago and black people were running up to him to take pictures and talk to this dude who no one really knows. But okay, let's let him finish. I asked how they usually vote. Almost all of them said Democrat. And of course, if black people are running up to you to take pictures with you, you're definitely taking the time to ask them how they usually vote. And of course, they were all Democrats who can't wait to let him know how they're changing over to Republicans. Several of them said they're switching for Trump this year. Encouraging, but unsurprising. There's a sea change brewing in the cities. Do they really think we believe this stuff? Well, they know who believes it because they know who their audiences are. But that's not all. Recently, Joe Biden spoke at Morehouse College at their graduation. And there were some protesting going on there. Now, Republicans don't know what the black people are protesting, but they couldn't wait to point out in so many different posts that black people were turning their back on Joe Biden's speech.
All hope was lost. In our lives, in the lives of the nation, we have those Saturdays to bear witness. The day before glory, all hope was lost.
First of all, let's get something straight. They found 2 or 3 people amongst the thousands of graduates who turned their back. That's one thing. Secondly, Donald Trump has never, not one time, been invited to speak at a historically black college's graduation. But yet they want us to believe that so many black people are becoming Donald Trump supporters. Yet he's never been invited to anything like that. The only time Donald Trump is invited to any type of black events, it's the black conservatives of whatever group that he's invited to. But he's never been invited to speak at a historically black college or to speak at a black student union or anything like that. So this lie that black people are turning over for Republicans and Donald Trump is nothing but that. They found a person or two who was protesting, not knowing what they're protesting or who they're voting for, anything like that, and they turned it into black people are protesting Joe Biden. Listen, These people are making up most of these stories. No one's running up to Vivek Ramaswamy. No one's running up to Donald Trump Jr. No black lady in New Orleans, Louisiana walked up to this Fox News host and said, Donald Trump's got swagger. This is all smoke and mirrors. We know that there are black people that vote Republican. That is nothing new. Finding one or two of them doesn't mean that the entire black community is changing. We all realize that Republicans don't have any type of ideological beliefs that support the black community. That is it. End of story. Period.
Love this video? Make sure you stay up to date on the latest breaking news and all things Meidas by signing up to the MeidasTouch newsletter at MeidasTouch.com/newsletter.